Well, hello beautiful, welcome back to the tea room. It's time for tea with Tamara, and I am here to share with you guys my August, September empties. And I have to say, this bag is like super duper chock full of stuff. So you guys already know the drill with the empties. I'm just gonna start digging into my bag and sharing with you guys some of the items that I have used up in the past 2 months. I want to thank all of my new subscribers for joining me here in the tea room. I so do appreciate your subscription to my channel. Thank you for clicking on my videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all of my OGs who have been rocking with me since day one. You guys know how I feel about you. Let's jump into this bag. So I'm just gonna start pulling stuff out, all right? Let's go. All right, so the first thing that I wanna share with you guys is this Palmer's Cocoa Butter. This is like a for real OG for me. Like, I used to use this in high school. I love the smell. I feel like they changed the formula though, because I remember it being a little bit more moisturizing than it is now. And I feel like it's a little bit more watery in consistency than I remember, but it's still a good product, and yes, I will repurchase. I also finished this Tone Oil Infusion Exotic Argan Oil and Marula Oil Rejuvenating Body Wash. This was really nice, you guys, and the smell, it's very kind of cologne-y, and it's, to me, it's spicy. So it's not floral, it's definitely more of a musky, spicy type scent. I mean, it smells like incense, kind of. To me, at least, anyway. If you like that kind of fragrance, then you might like this one. You can find this at Walmart. They are relatively inexpensive, and yes, I will repurchase again. I also finished the Soft Soap Sweet Honeysuckle and Orange Peel Body Wash. This one I had a love-hate relationship with. I loved it initially because the honeysuckle scent reminds me of these bath beads that my mom used to buy me around Christmas time every year when I was little, but it's too sweet, so it kind of got on my nerves after a while, and I kind of was very glad when this was done. And this was an 18 fluid ounce bottle, which seemed like it took forever to finish, but that's probably because I wasn't reaching for it as much as some of my other body washes. But overall, it was a good body wash, but the scent was just a little bit too sugary sweet for me. And that's weird because I like sweet scents, but I think the honeysuckle was just a bit much. Okay, moving right along, and you guys, this bottle is all torn up and worn out and just, oh my gosh. So this was a jojoba oil elixir that I found at Ross, and it was $6.99. And yeah, it was good oil, but it's done, and as you can see, it's all scratched up, and yeah, I probably won't repurchase. I have seen them again at Ross, but I probably won't repurchase only because it got a little messy. It does have a dropper applicator, and as you can see, there's still quite a bit of oil in the dropper, but I'm letting it go because I feel like the oil is kind of gone bad. So we're saying goodbye. I mean, there's just a very little amount of oil in the bottle, but I'm just gonna let it go because it's time to say goodbye. Okay, and this is in no particular order, you guys, so we're just going with the flow. I finished this Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Extra Moisture Transitioning Milk, which I did not like. I usually get the coconut hibiscus curling style milk, but they didn't have any, so I thought I would try this one. I did not like it, and I will not be repurchasing it. This sunscreen is by Safe Harbor, and I'm going to let this go. It's practically still full. This is an SPF, a mineral SPF of 50. I got this for my sensitive skin, hoping that it would be great during the summer to use, but this is too white, you guys. It's pasty, it's thick, and it leaves a white cast. It's like straight up zinc, and yeah, no bueno on chocolate brown skin like mine. Like, no, we cannot go out the house like that. And I rubbed and rubbed and rubbed for days, and yeah, unless you like looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost, this may not be the thing for you. But if you are fair complected, then you might want to give it a try. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to that. I finished up this Bath and Body Works Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin that I had just lingering around in my stash from last year. I finally finished it. I never finished it last year for whatever reason, and so I kind of just left it be until this year, and I was able to use that up, so I'm glad to see that go. And I probably won't repurchase this one again, as I don't know, you guys, my olfactory system is changing, and sweet, I like it, but if it's too much, then I'm not, it irritates my sinuses. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so you know these, you guys, I'm still working on, I think I have one more in this brand, but you know I love my facial masks, so these will always have a permanent place in my empties. I used this one. I finished up another tube of my Triderma Psoriasis Control skin cream. I use this for my face. It says psoriasis, but it's also good for seborrheic dermatitis, and this kind of helps me when my skin gets irritated and it's peeling and it's red and all of that stuff. So I used up another tube, and I will definitely repurchase. I cannot be without this stuff. I finally finished this can of Gillette Venus Olay Vanilla Cashmere, which I will not be repurchasing again because I do not like this fragrance. Love the shave cream, don't like this scent. It gagged me, like literally I gagged every time I use this. Don't know why, just don't like it. Didn't really smell like real vanilla to me, and yeah, she won't be doing that again. I finished another bottle of my Sally Beauty Secrets Pure Acetone. I've already repurchased another one, and that one is, believe it or not, almost half gone too. Like, what am I, drinking it? I don't know. I polish my nails a lot though, you guys, so maybe that's why, but yeah, finished this. I finished a tub of Eco Styling Gel, and this is the Argan Oil one, and this is a main staple in my household because we're all natural and we all use that gel, and yeah. I also finished the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen, Grow, and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. This is also a main staple in this house, and I really love that it comes in a 16-ounce jar because believe me, we go through this a lot. And so yes, I love this. Already repurchased another one, and we're working on that. I finished these cheek masks, and my girlfriend gave me this last year, I think, for my birthday, and I just finished the pack. You get, I think it's 28 individual ones, but you use them 2 at a time, so it's a set of 14, but 28 individual masks in the one package. Like, I can't talk today, but yes, I finished that. I will repurchase. I've already repurchased the whole face mask in this brand, and you guys already know I don't know what it says because it's in Japanese, but yes, I finished it, and I'm working on some other masks that I have in that brand. I finished this Suave Essentials Cocoa and Shea Butter body wash. You guys, I go through a lot of body wash because I freaking love body wash. This one was really nice, and I will absolutely repurchase this again. It smelled good, and it's comparable to Bath and Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar. Now this one actually doesn't smell like vanilla, go figure, but it smells good to me, and I enjoyed it, so I will repurchase again. You gotta be weird with vanilla scents because sometimes they use like imitation vanilla and it just does not come off right, and yeah. Got another one of these. You saw this earlier, so yeah, we went through 2 of those. I don't need to repeat myself on that. I got through this Eden Body Works Curl Defining Cream. This was a main staple of mine, but I think I'm going to replace it with something else. It does give it's a great cream for twist outs, but that's about it for me. It didn't really give me much curl definition in terms of a wash and go, or even just wearing my fro out. It didn't do anything for me, but it definitely worked on a twist out, but I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this again. I finished the Bath & Body Works True Blue Spa Avocado Butter Malibu Beach Pedicure Foot Cream. I enjoyed this, but I'm probably not going to repurchase it. It is a very good cream, and you guys, I actually used this as a hand cream as well because it was very emollient and just nourishing to the skin, and it feels really good on the hands, but it's really expensive. So unless this is on sale, I probably will not repurchase again. What do we have here? Another bottle of nail polish remover. This is the Onyx Professional Lavender Salon Strength nail polish remover that you can find at Walmart. For those of you who are not familiar with this brand, it's the purple one. And this one is for nail polish, nail glue, glitter, and more. And I believe this one, yes, it is enriched with vitamin E and grapeseed oil for your natural nails. I love this stuff. I probably will repurchase this again at some point as well. I finished this avocado oil by Maple Holistics. I used this when I made my whipped shea butter, and it's really good stuff. It is not cheap. I will probably repurchase again in the future, but not right now. But yeah, this is good stuff. And I also use this in my oil blend for my hair, and I really did enjoy it. Okay, so now everything that I have left in my bag is all cosmetics. Oh, except for this one thing. I finished up another essential oil. This is in the fragrance Grapefruit. I did not like this one. This was by the Botanical Societies, and I got this at TJ Maxx. Real cheap. I think it was only like $5.99 for this, and I think I've mentioned this the last time I talked about the lemon fragrance. Just be careful where you get your essential oils. They're not all created equally, and they don't all have the same concentration of oil in it, or extract, or whatever it is that they put in here. So just be mindful. If you use essential oils, you want to go with a good brand and a company that knows what they're doing, and this one was not good at all. I finished up this Seche Vite top coat, which I have a love-hate relationship with this too. I love it because it dries super fast and the shine is amazing. I don't like it because of the shrinkage, and yes, I know about HK Girl Glisten and Glow top coat and everything, but I'm so impatient, and I prefer to get my stuff right when I want it. I do not like ordering things online because I don't like to wait. I want my stuff now. That's just me. So that's the only reason why I haven't tried the HK Girl Glisten and Glow. If they sold it somewhere in a store, I would have gotten it already. But because I have to wait for shipping and pay for shipping and wait for it to come, she has not jumped on that, and I probably won't. So I'll continue to suffer with my Seche Vite. Okay. All right, now we're into the makeup stuff, I think. Nope. Finished these two. Gotcha. Finished these two pens. These are the Bliss Kiss oil pens, and I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, there's another one. So I finished 3 of them, and I'm down to one last pen. So yes, I need to repurchase. You guys, this stuff is amazing. These are my nails. These are my natural nails, and I wish I had a before picture to show you, but you guys, this oil is responsible for the length of my nails. I kid you not, okay? I'm not even exaggerating even just a little bit. This oil is amazing. You need to go on her website. I think it's blisskiss.com. Read up on this product, and basically the lady who makes these explained that your nails need oil in order to kind of nourish them and help them grow, but not just any kind of oil. It needs jojoba oil, and not just any kind of jojoba oil. There's a specific property in the jojoba oil that's not like regular jojoba oil that nourishes the nail and penetrates the nail plate. And that's what this oil does. And I'm telling you, my nails are very hard to grow. They are very stubborn, very thin, and they're still thin, and they're still like a little bit on the weak side, but that's just the nature of my nails. But this oil has really helped in strengthening my nails a little bit and nourishing them so that they can grow beyond, you know, just the tip right here. Because this is a lot. Like for some people you might be saying, oh girl, those nails are short, but this is a lot of nail for my nails, okay? Because I have never been able to get them to this point ever. They usually peel right off, or they break off or whatever. But ever since I've been using this oil, I have not had that issue. So I hope that everything I said just made sense to you. But go on the website, check it out. I will link the website down in the information box. If you don't know about these, you need to know about these. It's good stuff and it smells really good. And her prices are reasonable. So this, I'm willing to wait and pay for shipping and wait for it to arrive, okay? It's just that good. Anything else? I don't know. Anyway. Moving right along. Now we're into the makeup stuff. So I have a few mascaras here that I want to share with you. I have the CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara. I enjoyed this mascara. I think this was my second tube. And that is what the wand looks like. I feel like this is just too bulky of packaging. The packaging, I can't, okay? I just can't anymore. It gets on my nerves, okay? If it came in a slimmer tube, then I'd probably revisit it, but the packaging is too cumbersome. It takes up too much space in my makeup drawer, and I'm not here for that, so no. Then I finished the Essence Lash Princess. Same thing. I liked the formula. I liked what it did for my lashes, but the bulky packaging is just a no. I really do like the wand on this brush though. It really grabbed my lashes really nicely. And the formula is pretty good too. And then lastly, I had a sample of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, I think that's what this one is. And I like this mascara too, but I'm not gonna pay 20 bucks for it or however much it costs. So if I get it in a sample as a sample, or if I get it in a little bundle, then yeah, I'm great with it. But I'm not going to go and spend my hard-earned money on mascara. No, she's not. 1 second while I sip on my LaCroix berry flavored water. That is good stuff. Okay, so I finished a foundation. This is the Smashbox Liquid Halo Foundation. I'm in the color 9, and I used this up over the summer. I know that it looks like a full bottle, but that's because there's foundation all up on the sides. But trust me, when I press the pump, there's nothing coming out, okay? Believe me on that. I really did enjoy this. I don't know that I would repurchase it again because while I enjoyed it, I feel like the coloring is a little bit off for me, so that's the only reason why I would not repurchase. Otherwise, if you have super duper dry skin, if you have mature skin, aging skin, this might be an option for you. If I found a proper color, then I would probably revisit this, but I think I was approaching the darkest of shades. I don't know if they've updated their shades since then, but yeah, the coloring was just a little bit off for me. But if I can find my right color, then I might revisit this because I enjoyed it. Okay, I finished this CoverGirl True Blend Fix Stick, and I was in the color Deep 567. I was using this for the longest while as a concealer for my under eye as well as to color correct. I don't think I'm going to repurchase because, you guys, I've been using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer and I like that a lot better than this. So this will be my last Fix Stick. But it's a good product though. I'm getting rid of this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. You guys, I have a love-hate relationship with this thing too. I like it because it's convenient and it's in a stick form, and you know, it's great for traveling and all of that. I don't like it because I feel like the exfoliating components, if you can see that there, are just simply too rough for your delicate skin on your lips. And if you're not careful with this, you can actually end up cutting your lips and causing them to be even chappier than they are already or were already. So no to this. We're not doing this again. I need to find a different lip exfoliator. Okay, and then lastly, I have a couple of pencils. I am happy that this is gone. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Defender, and I was hoping that this was going to be a nice dupe to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and it's not. I feel like the product moves around too much. If you do not set this with a brow gel or some powder, you will wipe your brows off by the end of the day. So I will not be repurchasing it. This is what the tip looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really gone because my daughter got into my stuff and used up my pencil. But yeah, I'm not going to be repurchasing that. I finished this Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in Obsession. This was one of my favorites. This was a serious OG back in the day, and it's finally done. I went to use it the other day. I was in the middle of putting it on and the tip broke off and I couldn't wind it up anymore. It was a great color to have, and that is what it looks like. And you guys, these Rimmel lip liners, you could actually use these as matte lipsticks because they're that pigmented and they don't budge. Like, they don't go anywhere. And yes, I will repurchase this again. And finally is another OG. This is the 12-Hour Infallible Super Slim Liner by L'Oreal. Now this I will repurchase again and again and again, and I have repurchased it again and again and again. This is the best liquid liner pen for me because the tip is super fine and it allows me to do my wing liner flawlessly. And what I cannot stand about it though is when it gets towards the end, I don't know if you guys can see, it's not as pigmented, or it kind of streaks a little bit. I guess you can't really see it on camera, but the line could be a little bit more intense, so I have to kind of go over it several times to get the intensity of pigmentation that I want. So that's when I know when it's time to go. But I will definitely be repurchasing this like tomorrow or maybe even later today. All right, you guys, that is the end of my empties. My bag is completely empty and we are done. Thank you so much for coming by the tea room and chatting with me today and allowing me into your world, into your space to talk about my trash. So until the next time, you know what I'm gonna tell you. Stay sweet, stay beautiful, and remember, there's always time for tea. I love you for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.